Top of the morning.
She drive me crazy. Her name is Mercedes. I'm complicated. My mind is so faded. My brain is gone.
So look, I got Julio.
What's up, guys?
I'm happy to be here.
For show.
We call give me money.
We gonna give you money.
I love it. Home. Linebacker. I sack you niggas. JJ Watt. Tackle you niggas. Patrick Willis, 5 deuce. I'm a killer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure that you don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is NFL AM. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I am joined by our very loyal pirate crew, our panel. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Give Me Money Network, Bogart Scott-Free. Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
On the clock, we have Justin representing Clock Management. What's good, brother?
What up, man?
Oh, you know, another day, another morning, throwing this rum up in my coffee really quick. Representing the Fantasy Fam, Fantasy Football Podcast. Sven, what's going on, brother?
You're on Greyjoy in the house.
Nice.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Nice.
I like it.
Way.
I like it.
I'm full of surprises. You never know what you're going to get.
I had a Star Wars before the show. I showed Robbie.
And representing the Fantasy Five, also a writer for the Fantasy Footballers, our guy, Ryan. What's going on, buddy?
What's good, gentlemen? Thanks for having me. Ready to talk some football this morning.
Hell yeah, I cannot wait. I'm excited. But first, we got to take care of some light housekeeping before we go ahead and dive into the chat, start answering you guys' fantasy football questions and getting you guys taken care of. Bogart, Monkey Knife Fight.
Hey, check this out, Run Boys and Girls. We want all y'all to fall in line and head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. And when you use promo code RUMBOYS in all caps, we'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. We got legal, legit daily fantasy sports prop action going down, up the yin-yang, up the wazoo. Head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code RUMBOYS. We'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. Monkey Knife Fight, give me money.
Almost a Zito moment there, but all good, all good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also live here on YouTube, also on rumboys.com, but sportscast.com. Be sure to download the Sportscaster app on all iOS devices. Join the largest online sports community. Don't get spoon-fed your sports takes by, the typical guys on TV that you see. We have fans that speak your language, and analysts of your favorite teams. Head on over to sportscaster.com. I just had a Zito moment there. Fellas, y'all ready to dive right into the show? Sven, who's in, who's out, bro? Oh, she's
muted.
Get that mute button.
Sorry, guys. I've seen if you guys were paying attention. Very sad to see this list of guys. I'll go right through it. Bear with me. Michael Thomas, Marquez Callaway. That's pretty important for New Orleans. Jared Cook Day. Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, Julian Edelman, N'Keal Harry, Stephon Gilmore.
Not N'Keal Harry.
He's done so much for the team. I did pick up Bird in one league, actually.
I like the Birdman. But yes, continue.
Brashard Perryman, Sammy Watkins, Mitchell Schwartz, Debo Samuel, Jeff Wilson, Andy Dalton, Miles Sander, Alshon Jeffrey, and I believe Mark Ingram is also out as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it just came down this morning.
Yep.
Yeah. And I dropped
that god awful Mark Ingram.
Really quick, gentlemen, I did forget to cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rum Boys and Girls. What it do, dilly.
Dilly. Hey, did you say Devonta Freeman?
Yeah, that came down this morning too.
Yep.
Does that matter?
Unfortunately, for me, it doesn't.
For the millions of Wayne Gallman owners out there.
Yeah, I don't think that's hurting anyone's fantasy team really right now. Let's see here.
Devonta Freeman's been hurting my fantasy team for weeks.
Yep. Bro, I feel that. I feel that all you Michael Thomas owners are still holding Michael Thomas and haven't gotten rid of him. That's hurting you. And by the way, it sounds like that he's not going to be traded. I did get a word today that the Saints are moving him. They don't care how many fits he throws, how many fake injuries he wants to prolong.
Yeah, he should hit up Odell Beckham. He'll teach him how to throw a big enough fit to get. There you go.
Oh my gosh!
Start going after those kicking nets.
Yeah.
Couple questionables are Philip Lindsay, Tim Patrick. Just read about those.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on them.
Any word on the entirety of the Seattle backfield?
Hyde is doubtful.
Yeah, I heard the most recent thing I read was DJ Dallas should see a lot of touches, and Carson would be an emergency situation only. So they're going to be throwing the shit out of the football.
They don't run the ball that much anyway.
It's going to cook.
They're not a run first team anymore.
I mean, and they're going against the Niners, who have a pretty good run defense as well. So I mean, I expected them to throw quite a bit.
Yeah, I was looking at that yesterday. The Niners actually give up the second fewest points to fantasy running backs right now. So you should probably just avoid that matchup altogether because no one's happy to start DJ Dallas.
Which receiver would you rather start in Seattle?
DK, I like DK this week.
If you have him, you gotta start both. But I mean, I'm sorry.
Right? You can't say. Yeah.
I'm not sitting either. But I'm I'm picking DK. I think DK being the bigger, more physical receiver is going to do better against that defense.
Another thing is they like to swing it back and forth like they did last year. I was looking in. I think they had 7 boom games for DK last year, 6 boom games for Tyler, and they were always opposite one another. So with Tyler getting fed last week
it'll be DK.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like how Brown and Juju used to be.
Let's go ahead and dive into the chat. Let's get into some fantasy questions because they need our help. We're the experts. We know our stuff. So these guys need our help out here.
I hope I know
Please help. Aaron Jones is out. Who do I replace him for? Bernard Minion?
I think I need to say Mixon is out.
Mixon is out.
Okay.
I was trying to answer this. Play Bernard if you have Bernard. I'm not. I think
is Lindsay out? Is out or whoa?
You know what? I mean? I attempted to answer this question.
I think the chat needs help
failed.
really bad.
I think they mean to say that Mixon is out, so he wants to know should he do Bernard, Lindsay, or AP?
Gotta be Bernard.
Okay, Bernard then.
Gotta be Bernard.
I go Bernard. Your volume.
Bernard, Lindsay, AP.
Herbert or Rodgers.
I think isn't Lindsay questionable as well?
I like Herbert.
He's expected to play though.
Yeah. But I'm expecting due to having that questionable designation that he's not going to get as much work as he normally would.
Yeah, that's why we went with Bernard that one.
Who's Rodgers?
Herbert or Rodgers?
Rodgers torched Minnesota. I'm going Rodgers torched Minnesota the first.
I saw 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible in that game, though. So
that's true. I think I'll just.
Rodgers may be the only one of the only quarterbacks that I'm willing to gamble on that way.
Herbert. I would go. I like Herbert.
Going Herbert.
I can't bench Justin Herbert right now.
Right? I love Herbert.
They don't really have a run game to speak of, and that is Herbert. Like you know what I mean?
They're trying, but Herbert
will run that thing too. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys. You gotta go Herbert. We gotta take weather into account. If there's gonna be 40-mile-per-hour winds up there at Lambeau, Jamal Williams is gonna get a huge workload. By the way, you should be starting. You need to be inserting Jamal Williams in your lineup.
Yes.
Yeah.
AJ Dillon, you better not piss us off today.
There's not gonna be any AJ Dillon today. Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Yeah, that's never. It's not a thing.
Williams.
I mean, it was just not this
Jamal
year.
Williams is good. He's a good running back.
I was shocked Dillon did not get more touches last week.
I was too because of that matchup too. I was like, but I have Molly Willie, so you know what I mean. Let's look that
up. Hawk.
So yeah, E on the mic. You're gonna run Herbert for you. Oh shit! I gotta go over my 13 leagues. Yeah, you definitely do.
Me too. I'm on the same list. I'm doing that.
I feel your pain.
So I picked up both Edmonds and Jamal Williams, but now I got McCaffrey, Coleman, and Gaskin. What should I do? So you can't play McCaffrey because the Panthers are not. He didn't play. Yeah, so that's out of the question.
I probably might not feel bad about checking Coleman there if he needs to drop someone.
Yeah, I'd play Jamal. I'd play Jamal Williams for certain. I'm not gonna. I probably wouldn't run Coleman.
If you, I say this week you kind of have to go Williams and Gaskin because Coleman's first game back. Edmonds and McCaffrey can't be played.
Yeah, so
you gotta
So that makes it pretty easy.
you answered your own
there
question.
it is.
Yeah, there you
We're
go.
great. We're so good.
Those heavy wins scare me.
Yeah,
Herbert-
anything
Allen
20
hasn't been
miles
playing
an hour.
well either.
Yeah,
Like,
give me Herbert.
Buffalo does not look good right now.
Yeah.
NBA
Right now.
Jam rules. Herbert's
Man.
on fire. Just keep rolling them.
There you
out.
go.
I'm pretty happy though because at first Josh Allen was killing it at the beginning of the season, and I felt really stupid when I thought he was overrated, and now I feel much better about that.
See, now I feel stupid because I didn't trade him.
I was actually thinking about it. I'm like, wait a second, but if he keeps this up, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Shame on
Zero
me.
Destroyer. Who should I put at my flex? A-Rob, Gronkowski. Okay. Gronk is playing the Giants, but I'm leaning towards Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson, you don't get up.
Gronk has been
Doing pretty good,
But the necessity.
A-Rob is.
I think the necessity. Oh,
Yeah,
there's some
Gronk-
bad wins over there.
Gronk,
too.
you're leaning
Ooh.
on that touchdown. You're depending on him get a touchdown there because A-Rob's definitely getting the volume. So
And Giants are surprisingly good against the tight end.
Yeah, they're not bad. They have like a weirdly good defense.
You run on the Giants.
I don't want to hear anyone ever say either of those words together.
Yeah, I don't
Giants
ever
good
want to
and
hear that in
Giants
a
not
sentence
bad.
again.
No.
James
God, that
Bradbury
was
is amazing
ugly.
back there.
Hey,
That was ugly.
Oh, what's the over/under for
Go Robinson.
I'm going Robinson.
for Danny
you're right.
Dimes fumbles this week?
How many?
Yeah,
I think, you got to put it. I would say 4 total turnovers is definitely on the page for Danny Dimes.
whatever the prop is, I'm definitely smashing the over on that.
Yeah.
Let's put more. Russ cost you 1,000 on money line bet last week. Damn.
Shouldn't have done it.
Do better next time, right?
Bruh, like, that's 1,000 smackers, bro.
Yeah, fucking fucker should have done it. But had he hit a Hagoff Hawk hit,
Yeah, I would have been like, good shit.
and you'd be like, yeah.
Right.
you would have been like, "Good thing you did that."
Tanner Lee, Kittle, or Jonnu.
Kittle.
I don't even think you have to ask, right? Shouldn't
Kittle.
it always be Kittle?
Yeah,
I mean, Johnny's good,
And
but
that-
Kittle's Kittle.
And
Yeah, exactly.
I'm starting to
Seattle's
believe.
defense this week. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if Kittle actually got close to 200 yards.
There's
have
Kelsey,
Kittle as
there's
my number
Kittle,
one
and
tight
then
end
there's
this week.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
Darren Waller's creeping on
And
that.
I love
Yeah,
Jonnu. I love Jonnu, but I'm starting to believe that like his blowups were because there was no AJ Brown early in the year. You know what I mean?
Tannehill's not throwing to him. I don't get it.
Tannehill
Back-
doesn't have to.
I know.
Okay, this could be a bit.
Tannehill's allowed to do whatever he wants. Okay,
He's
They
like,
do have a
"Yo,
good
speak
team.
down
They
to
do
my
have a
Tannehill."
good team.
like
He even throws to
Tannehill's
Corey Davis.
It's
Like, he
what
makes
it's
Corey
I think the
Davis
Bengals,
relevant. That's impressive.
I wouldn't
Hey.
mind flexing Jonnu out if I had Kittle. I'm actually doing that in one league.
Hey, in the Masters Invitational, man, they fucked around and let me have Patrick Mahomes and Tannehill. Oh God, I'm loving life. I'm loving life so bad, so hard right now. It's like so great.
I waited on quarterback, and I'm hating life.
Yeah, not the best year for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
it really
God.
wasn't.
Unless you were able to go grab Burrow or Herbert quickly. This was a horrible year for waiting on
Bro,
quarterback.
I originally had
Oh
Russell.
no, it's a
Wilson and
2
Tannehill.
quarterback league, so there's
Yeah.
no one on waiver wires. I have the Cowboys starting quarterback this
Oh,
week.
Benny,
One of my
Benny
quarterbacks.
DiNucci.
Activate.
Oh,
He's
hey,
gonna
forget
run.
about
He's
it.
gonna run for a lot of
Forget
yards.
about it.
Watch. I
Is this guy
guarantee you.
gonna stop?
Hey, he's gonna whack him. He's gonna whack him.
I'm like, please get the starting job.
This guy
I
Benny
need a
DiNucci.
second quarterback.
He's a friend of ours.
He's a friend. He's a friend of the show.
He's a
He
good
loves
guy.
the Rumboyz.
He's a
He loves
good
the
guy.
Rumboyz.
He's a gay.
He's taking
I heard
me
that's
down.
Jimmo's cousin.
He's a gay.
Speaking of Jimmo, right on
Mooney
you.
or Bird.
I kind of don't. I don't like.
Bird.
I'm gonna go Bird, but
There's
Yeah,
no
weather
other
sucks.
wide
both
receivers.
bad weather games too.
Yeah.
Terrible weather games.
With
I would
A-Rob
actually-
back, you got to go Bird.
Yeah, I really like Mooney, but I got to go Bird on that.
You know who doesn't like Mooney? is Nick Foles because he tries to throw it at him, but he just misses every time. I'm starting to believe he's doing it on purpose.
He really does.
He hyper targets that man.
There's a force field around Mooney. It just deflects the ball.
Pushes the ball.
Just once in a blue moon.
Oh, no. I didn't even know that was a question or not. But yeah, Gavin.
That was that running back question. He wanted to know if he should move those running backs.
Yeah. I mean, like, should I trade someone or keep them all? Oh, you're about to head into the playoffs. Yeah, I want to keep them all. At this point, at this time of year, like, if you didn't make a trade with me like 2 weeks ago when I was really desperate, and now like by now you should really have felt your team out, and you should know like, okay, like which league you're gonna land in playoffs. Like you and your team should have a freaking connection right now. You know, like I'm not about to make anyone else better right now. Not especially not if I'm on a roll. T. Higgins or AJ Green or Justin Jefferson or Cooper Kupp. That's a lot of ors.
That's the ors.
That's a lot of ors. Yeah. Can you get all of them? Maybe 3 or 4 of them in your lineup? I don't know.
Yeah. How many are we choosing out of this?
T. Higgins, Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, AJ Green.
I'm gonna just I'm highly favoring T. Higgins this week because I'm rocking a Joe Burrow T. Higgins stack in a league. So
I love Higgins, and then I don't like I love Justin Jefferson, but I don't love the weather.
Yeah, the weather there, especially because he's the deeper threat, and that's where the wind's going to affect you the most.
I'm trying to find a good site for the weather. Anybody has
25
Danucci's his uncle.
Danucci.
How are you feeling about
Dalvin
Cook today?
Good. He participated fully Friday.
Yeah. He was. Yeah, it was weird. He popped up on the injury report.
Yeah, on Thursday he had a groin injury on the injury report, but
that's
then
what he been had too, right?
Yeah,
the groin originally,
and then he participated in full Friday. I wonder. I'm like, did they just make a mistake and put an old injury report out?
So Spartans, here's how I'm gonna put it.
A massage.
Here's how I'm gonna put it for you, Spartans. I hope that Dalvin Cook is good enough, just good enough for you and your fantasy team. Okay. Now, as for my opponent that has Dalvin Cook this week, Blitz with Blake, he can go fuck off.
Yeah, he can because he won't. He will
like Blake,
shout out to Blitz.
I've offered him the world for Dalvin Cook, and he won't take it.
He's sitting at number 1. He likes it right now.
The fact that Blake barely sets his lineup, bro, and he is undefeated, irritates me. Like I'll text him and I'm like, dude, I forgot that I even was playing so and so this week. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean you forgot?
Yeah, like, you scored like 180 points.
That's called domination.
All because we let him get Kareem Hunt, and he accidentally drafted Kareem Hunt. He's like, oh, I did not want to get Kareem Hunt that early.
I panicked. He was like, I panic traded. No, I panic drafted.
He panic clicked. Yeah, he panic clicked.
Yeah,
bro,
he was like,
that word.
Give me a Kareem Hunt here. I think it was but it was like the 5th round, so it was actually value.
James
Especially
Conner,
now.
Ayuk, Jefferson, or Montgomery, pick 2.
James Conner's a must.
Yeah.
So is Ayuk in Seattle.
Yeah, Ayuk with Debo out now. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I think it's
and
the Ayuk.
That's how you attack Seattle too. Is you know what I'm saying through the
crazy
air.
Plays and like he can also. I mean, they're gonna. He's probably gonna get like 4 carries today. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want. Yeah, you gotta go, James Conner,
and definitely double-digit targets for him too.
Ayuk, I feel like Ayuk's probably the only receiver. Ayuk. So yeah, probably your first 2. Yasaka.
And I'm gonna predict another hurdle from him.
Oh my gosh, that was.
I don't know if your league gives fantasy points for that, but it should.
I had a mini heart attack when he did that. I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
It was. Oh man,
never do that again.
Yeah, especially with the injuries San Francisco has. Like, don't do that.
Well,
just
they can't afford it anymore.
All their players should slide like quarterbacks.
My quarterback decisions have been great this year. I've traded Murray, Allen, and Herbert. Hey, there you go. Yeah, we're in good standing.
Yeah, I like it.
Khalil
play the game.
Said Rieger, Kendrick Bourne, Burkhead at the flex position.
I actually don't mind Burkhead. I know that sounds with the wins and everything. Like I could see Burkhead actually getting you at least like 10 points. Like I could see a 10-point game from Burkhead.
I just wish trying to predict how they're going to use that backfield is rough.
Yeah, right. I'm going to go Rager.
It's against Dallas.
It
right?
is against Dallas.
You
I mean,
need
he
one
Yeah.
big one.
He could have 3 catches, 105 yards, and like 2 TDs.
Yeah,
I think
Kendrick Bourne. It doesn't matter how many wide receivers are injured. He's getting at most
5 targets.
Right? Like he's his limit. Like he is
That's
what he
what
has.
And him and Jimmy G, they have a rapport in the red zone.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't use him more.
Yeah,
Well,
but for
it's
real.
Kittle.
But
Kittle's
follow
there.
him on
Because you have
social
George
media
Kittle.
because he is hilarious.
Okay.
Yo,
This is
speaking of
bugging.
hilarious, I love this from Extreme Kane. He's like, yo, I'm in Miami right now. What's up, Robbie? I just got one question today. One question. I'm excited to see what this one question is, and the fact that he had to preference that he just has the one. Like,
The build-up.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, like, what is it gonna be? Like,
Well, because he usually has like 17 questions.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
he
that's
set his
true.
whole
Shout
lineup.
out to Kane.
Yo, Kane, any championships that you get, man, we're adding to our trophy case as well, bro. Flex pick 2, Ruggs, Lamb, P. Ryan, Hawkinson, Mims, Donovan Peoples-Jones, the People's Choice. Let's see here. So
I
Ruggs,
kind of like
Big
Mims,
Mims,
Yeah.
and there was another one in there. It was like right before or after Mims.
The rats of
Hawkinson.
Mims.
Hawkinson. That's where I'm going.
Indianapolis is the
Indy's
best
best against the tight end.
Yeah.
Oh, no, right. Retract that statement.
I don't know. I'm either
I think I
Ruggs
go
or Lamb.
Yeah, I go Lamb and Mims.
I want to go Lamb
Mims,
and
I think
Ruggs.
for sure.
You know what? Let's do the Lambs and Danucci thing. Let's.
There you go. I would go Lamb and Mims as well.
Peoples Jones, I could see being a sneaky, but like I don't know.
You
how
need a
they're
big
gonna
one.
fully
You need a
use
big
it.
one.
Yeah.
It might be too
And
sneaky.
that's a bad weather game too. That's another one of those ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
So that's why I didn't say
Yeah, there's
Ruggs.
a lot of bad weather games.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting week.
It's James Madison.
Running the ball, run the rock today.
So we keep mentioning weather. Like, it's safe to say that like we are in the thick of football.
Should we
Like,
just
this
should we
is
just
where-
bring up the games like after? Sorry, the
It
ones
is-
that are
it
with
is
her.
the fantasy Armageddon.
I
There's
was-
weather. There's the
yeah,
pandemic. It's
Injuries everywhere.
injuries,
Weather.
Bro, why do I feel
fire
like
and brimstone.
why do I feel like I want you and
There's about to
Kyrie
be a horror movie.
like do like a freaking trailer where it's like the fantasy Armageddon.
Fantasy
Like,
Armageddon.
we can have, like,
The
comments.
fantasy apocalypse.
Oh god, we're gonna make a trailer for a movie. It's gonna be a Corona tornado.
Gotta be
shit.
Galladay. Galladay, AJ Brown.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
Brown and
coronavirus.
Kenny G there.
Yeah. Gala Bills. Isn't that what that dude
Yep,
said on
Gala-
Twitter?
I like that.
Bills, y'all.
That's pretty
I
awesome.
like that. That was
The
pretty
Hotel
awesome.
Motel Galladay Inn is like, I mean, I feel like
It's a
like
given.
an old, yeah, it's a,
Yeah.
I
Players
love
Holiday is like a Bay Area thing. Like, oh, it's a players
Bro,
holiday.
I'm using all of those. I need him to score 3 different touchdowns so I can use all 3 of
There you
those
go.
that you guys just said.
I've been actively trading for him, and all of a sudden I have
Good to
like
use those.
50% Kenny G shares. I'm like, well, I need him too. Shit.
So yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna take Galladay and Brown in that situation. Oh, here's Extreme Kane's question.
go,
We're
here
gonna
we go.
we're gonna get into our
Here
fantasy
he
must
is.
start.
Yes.
Crowder's out. Extreme Kane.
Okay, so I got Justin Jackson at my RB2 because Carson is questionable. If he is good to go, I'll swap them for my flex. Crowder, Parker, or Landry, or Jackson and Carson.
So it's Parker, Landry, Jackson, or Carson.
Yeah,
But I
so
think he's
Landry-
starting one of Jackson or Carson no
It's-
matter what, if I'm understanding
Yeah.
this correctly.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we had to
Devontae,
choose.
Who
It's
are they
Landry,
playing?
by the way. They're going to
Yeah,
need to keep the ball
yeah,
short.
Landry.
And he's
Right?
the
They
wide
have
receiver
to.
a lot.
Yeah.
Landry and
Yeah, that's where
Jackson,
he
right?
lives.
Yeah.
You know what?
I-
Can we talk
I
about
appreciate
Crowder?
you, Yusaka.
So
Mhm.
whenever there's a double-digit game, like when it's like plus 19 for the Chiefs, the other side, the underdogs, they those receivers eat.
Yeah.
That's the
And Mims led the team in targets last week.
yeah.
So can we talk about weather, how it being a factor? So like I have a legit question. I'm sure you guys have it. Are you starting Stephon Diggs?
I actually benched him in a
I
league where
have
I'm
to.
super deep at wide receiver.
I
but
have
that's
Dallas Goddard, and Waller's my other tight end. I'm like, but you know what I mean? They're playing the Cowboys, like he's
Yeah.
back. Or I have Cooper Kupp or Jermichael Hasty as well.
Yeah, like I don't really get an option and not
Yeah, I
not
kinda
starting
like Hasty.
Stephon Diggs or not.
I should be
So-
wearing this hat when I say that.
Right? That's tough. I mean, I feel like
because he might get volume, but then Tevin Coleman can also just come through and fuck it all up. Like
That's
Or
what
like
because
the sure things I feel like are Cooper Kupp and Goddard. I know I'll get like at least 6 points.
It's a sure thing that it's going to be Coleman's week because I like Hasty. So
Now I'm wondering, did they not just activate Coleman for emergency purposes? Just because I mean they only had.
They used
McKinnon
Wilson
and
last week. That's it.
So that's exactly how I feel about it, Ryan. But the 49ers love to make me look stupid.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So
and
plug
the
Coleman in.
That clock management guy. We're gonna
I'm pretty
we're
sure
gonna get him.
They
look at
purposely-
your rankings every week. They're like,
They
They
watch the show,
purposely
dude.
watch the show
Right?
just to figure out how they could screw you over, Justin.
That's what it is. The only explanation.
Let's see here. Pick 2 weather concerns though. Is it going to be a factor? Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, or Henry Ruggs?
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, give me
Cannot bench Deontay Johnson. The man had 15 targets last week.
Right?
Ryan,
Like,
And he's one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet right now. He's
Ryan,
a little
wasn't you-
little wee guy too.
I think you
Yeah,
tweeted out last week, Ryan, that Big Ben treats him like a wide receiver 1 when he's on the field.
Nah, that wasn't me. But
wasn't
it's-
you?
I might have retweeted it, but
He is rocking with like 25% of that target market share though
and
when he's on the
Yeah,
field.
when he was out there, he was killing it.
and not to mention what he did to Claypool. Claypool went all the way down to 1 target
one
last
freaking
week.
target.
Yeah,
What?
one target.
Hey, but we told everyone last week though when he
And-
came back,
and
we
I'm
were like,
pretty
"Yo,
sure-
be wary of Claypool." You know what I mean?
But one target. I was a little shocked.
I'm pretty sure that
That
one
is true.
target came when Johnson wasn't on the field.
There you go. They made it a point to point out on the broadcast that Malcolm Butler was kind of following Claypool, so he was getting that wide receiver 1 treatment, but 1 target is not a wide receiver 1 treatment.
Big Ben's gonna throw to him though. Big Ben will throw.
exactly.
Like, he's not. Yeah.
So for you, I'm gonna go Deontay Johnson, Isaiah.
He wants 2, so who's the other one going to be?
and the
maybe
other
go
one,
Ruggs, bro.
I'm probably gonna go Ruggs. I'm
Like
gonna
that,
go Ruggs.
that should be like a higher scoring game, but then
Well, Jair
also-
Alexander is going to be on Adam Thielen, right? So we may not see Adam Thielen much at all today. So
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson, but Jair could also be on Justin Jefferson.
That's my thing,
too.
because they might find a way to get Thielen into the slot, and that would slide Jair out to Jefferson. It's just a lot to think about.
Right?
there.
Stop that deep threat where Adam Thielen could have 10 freaking catches for like 150.
I just don't think I trust in Kirk Cousins in the bad weather.
Yeah,
I love Corky Kirk, but he's ready to die and everything.
You go
but
Kirk
no.
Cousins or Josh Allen?
I would go the
Today.
Stallion. I would go the Stallion.
yeah, go with
Josh
Josh.
Allen.
Running. Josh Allen.
That's what I was just going to say is don't discount Josh Allen too much today, because if he's forced to run the ball, that's when he puts in that work for fantasy. So
That's not true.
And when they get to the 1 yard line, I mean,
it's his game.
Oh, yeah.
that's his touchdown.
He's like, hold on, running back, step aside.
I would go Jared Cook.
Khalil, go Bryant. I
I don't know.
Bryant play.
Jared Cook, man, they don't have any receivers.
It's true.
They have no receivers.
And like,
I hate
still-
trusting Jared Cook. I hate trusting Jared Cook, though.
Yeah, that's why that's why I'm saying go Bryant.
Jared Cook is up there with Mark Ingram for me. I can't stand those guys.
I'm gonna go Bryant.
I'd go Bryant.
Yeah, I go Bryant. Shorter A-dot targets to the tight end in a bad weather game. I'm dialing up. It's like kind of the same logic for a Landry, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Exactly. Baker, he's gonna feed the tight end, especially with there being no OBJ. So yeah, look out for that. Let's go ahead and let's get into Jimmo, the icons. Fantasy must start.
Heyo! Welcome to Rumboyz AM. I am Jumbo the Icon. Your must start of the week. This week, week 8, C.D. Lamb, Dallas Cowboys, wide receiver, going against those Eagles. And he's got Bill fucking DiNucci flinging it left and right and left and right. All right? Bill DiNucci, C.D. Lamb, start C.D. Lamb with confidence today against those Eagles. That's pretty much it. Golden confidence.
Dude.
He called him Bill
He called him Bill.
twice.
Look to the editors. Who are the editors?
I think he even jumped in the comment earlier and asked about if he should start CeeDee Lamb.
or Bill DiNucci.
Listen, DiNucci, hey, forget about it.
Forget about it.
But we
Yeah,
love Jimbo.
I'm having to start Danucci in a league this
that
week,
is
and I'm
his
not
too.
happy about it.
He's gonna run. I think he's gonna run for a good amount. He used to
That
like in
Benny
Pitt, he
DiNucci.
had a lot of carries, and then when he was at JMU, he actually rushed the ball.
He's gonna have tree
that's-
big runs.
That's Jimmo's uncle, so I mean, there's a good chance that maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe it is Bill.
Is Jimbo? Are you even Italian?
Nah, he's Eastern European though. He's Eastern European. It's
In
just
my
a joke.
mind, he is.
You guys forget that my name is Anthony and I'm Italian. I'm from New York.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't-
whenever we're
Hey, you wanna
on
go play
camera,
baseball?
I'll tell you about my real last name, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, bro. It's crazy. Mayfield, Carr, or Burrow.
Ooh.
I'm Mayfield. Oh no, Burrow's there. No, Burrow. I like Burrow.
Yeah, Burrow's gonna throw 60
Yeah.
times today.
Yeah, I was like, well, Burrow's there. Nope, we're doing this.
Damn.
Yeah,
Love Burrow.
If Burrow, if
Mighty
Burrow's
Joe
available,
Young.
I like Carr only for the fact that they're gonna try to get Henry Ruggs with like those quick because the wind, and he's gonna take off for like 90
He's
yards.
gonna do it all for
There you
Carr,
go,
but,
Derek Carr.
but I would rather trust the volume of.
yes.
Yeah.
And
I
I
did
am
have
starting Derek Carr in the league.
I did have Carr as my stream of the week for Club Fantasy, but that weather's starting to scare me a little. And Burrow's not really a guy you can consider a stream because
people-
He's a start. He's a must start every single
Yeah.
week until he proves you wrong, which I don't. And wins don't matter. Who cares? They don't even have to win.
Exactly. You want them to lose, so
Right,
he
you
throws
want
the
that,
ball
exactly,
60 times.
Exactly. If every game could be like last week against Baker Mayfield, done.
If Baker can do what he did last week, then yeah. I mean, but as long as Burrow is out there for you and he's available, you have him rostered. You got to roll with the guy.
What's funny is if it wasn't for weather in that Browns Raiders game, that was going to be another high scoring game.
was going to be
either
like
of those defenses could stop anybody.
Well, I mean, what I'm seeing here, according to the AccuWeather, is 49 degrees. I'm not seeing that.
It's the wind gust coming off the lake that's the issue in that stadium because it swirls in there. So
okay. So it's gonna be windy. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the
and
one
that's
thing
the
we're
biggest
worried about.
problem. Yeah, wind is the worst thing for football.
Like, we're gonna see like 25 mile an
throwing
hour
the ball.
sustained winds in a lot of these games that we're talking about. Like, I would smash if I'm not quite the gambling man, but I would take the under on like the Chicago game even. Like, you know what I mean?
Kickers are going to be irrelevant.
Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? They're
Let me
going
just-
for on
I'm
fourth.
gonna throw out. Yeah, I'm gonna throw out my prediction for that Chicago game though. 2 Jimmy Graham touchdowns. That's a revenge game right
nice.
there. My man got traded for a center. He's
I
ready to
forgot
put in that
about
work. So
Hey, but as soon as they
Center was
traded him
good though.
for
He
him,
was a good center, wasn't he?
Matt
yeah,
Unger.
Ungram,
bad.
he made it like one of the best run games in the game.
Yeah, you think you think Jimmy Graham cares about that?
Pete Carroll though, they did not use him at all.
No.
No.
No, they're like, we got Russ. He'll run around.
Yeah, we just traded for you, but sure.
Yeah.
So no, I like that. I like that. Justin Jefferson or Brandon Ayukin, full PPR.
Well, Ayuk,
Who has a better
this is
day?
crazy.
Who has a better day, not who to start.
I think Ayuk.
Yeah,
But
give me
Jeff-
Ayuk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go consensus. I'll go Ayukin.
just because I don't know what Jair's going to do. That's
But
it.
and don't we all think like the Seattle should be like racking up the points? So I like
Their
Ayuk.
secondary's atrocious.
Yeah, that's like if Russ.
That's why they try to prevent that.
cooking,
bro.
then they're giving the ball back to San Francisco. Like San Francisco gonna have 15 possessions.
Yeah, for real. And that could even happen to them just scoring fast on us. You know what I mean?
I'm nervous for you guys. So you know what? Let me go
Well,
ahead
I
and
think
just.
the 49ers are losing this game.
They're giving up 38 points. Like it's like they're giving up the least. Like they are the worst
wide
team in the
receivers.
NFL yet. To wide receivers.
Bro, I think honestly, Seattle might cook y'all tonight. Like I think
Listen, I'm not
Or today.
arguing that.
Yeah,
I'm not arguing it.
I'm hoping that I'm wrong, and I'm gonna just sit there and watch and hope that I'm wrong.
They're
but
setting
I
it. They're
think
setting
Seattle
it
wins.
at 1.5 in favor of Seattle.
Yeah, they're basically
What?
making it a pick 'em.
That's-
Yeah,
It's
that
because
makes
it's all the
no sense to
injuries.
me.
It's all the injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
San
none of the
Francisco
running
has
backs.
all of the injuries.
Yeah, but
I don't
still.
think that. I don't think that San Fran is gonna keep it within a 1-point game. Like I see
what I'm
this
saying.
possibly like a 2-score game. Like I think Seattle's going to demolish you guys.
Russ ain't hurt.
Yeah,
that's
Russ
all
ain't
that
hurt.
matters.
True.
So I just wanted to break Bogart and Justin's heart right now.
Listen, you know what? I don't think we're losing
though.
by double digits. I think this is actually going to be a game. But I don't. But if I was a betting man, I'm not.
Seattle by 14. Seattle by 14.
I'd take that bet and say that if you gave me plus 14, I'd say the Niners cover that.
Okay. Yo, who wins in the battle of the NFC Least tonight? Dallas or Philly?
Philly should win this game.
Philly should win.
If they don't, something's like they are bad. They're bad.
They are bad. So
I'm picking Philly to win this.
They're the best of the bad. That's what they are.
Yeah, I don't see any way that DiNucci is going to be able to actually get things going against that defense, even with that Philly defense being bad.
There's a contract out.
Cowboys offensive line.
There's a contract out on Carson Wentz. Hey, DiNucci's gonna do the job. He's gonna be a made man.
Yep, Philly by 10, bro. Philly by 10. Saints Bears.
Hold
What's
on.
gonna happen there?
I'm surprised you didn't say like by 20. He gave my Niners like by Seattle by 14.
Oh,
Seattle's
Seattle's that good.
It's actually a good defense that the Niners are. You know what I mean?
I know, but I'm sorry, bro. I got a feeling.
Yeah, that's true. But Seattle's a good offense.
Fred Warner's
off
a
game.
Let's see. Saints, Bears, Saints. What do you guys think happens there?
Bears.
Oh,
Isn't that
Saints.
special?
Yeah, I'm going Bears. At home,
Drew. I don't know. Drew's not.
They're like the most unhappy winning team, aren't they? Huh? The
They're
Bears
5-2. How are they 5-2?
They win so ugly.
All the
Bears win
receivers
so
are
ugly.
injured for New Orleans.
and you know, and
Drew's
Drew
gonna find a way.
Brees on the road and you know not on turf, outdoors, bad weather.
I think and then with all the wide receivers hurt, I think you're going to see the Bears really get after Breeze as well. You might see uncharacteristic turnovers, so I think I'd go Chicago as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chicago.
He's gonna be double clutching today.
Jim
That
O's
Breeze.
so happy right now.
because he has no wide receivers.
Double clutching Breeze is what they'll call him.
So, okay, I like the picks there. Okay, all of you guys are on Chicago. I'm the only one rocking New Orleans. Well, we'll see. This is gonna get clipped so bad. Like you guys are gonna be like, "Well, he told you." Oh God, I'm so ready for Monday morning now.
Every time Drew Brees throws the ball, I'm gonna be looking at the receiver like, "Who dat?"
Yeah.
Can Tua get his first win in the NFL and his first start? Also, Tua, a little interesting fact: he's like the only lefty in the league. He is the only left-handed quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Mark Brunell retired many years ago.
Yep. My dad's a lefty. He always
Wait, Mark Brunell was Mark Brunell a lefty?
He calls them endangered species.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with it. I'll allow it.
To answer the question, can Tua win his first game? Of course, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Will he?
I'm not betting
I
on
don't
it.
know. Aaron Donald's gonna
What do we debut on? Like, let's debut our quarterback coming
against
off
the
the Bo
best player
Jackson.
in the NFL.
Aaron Donald is gonna smack Tua around. Like there's literally going to be a welcome to the NFL moment.
Your quarterback's like the biggest knock against him coming out of the draft is he had a major injury. So what do? We start him against
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, the best defensive.
I'm still
lineman
really
in
upset
NFL.
about this that the Dolphins did this. I'm not like
Hey.
Yeah, because it can go really bad for them.
talk about it on another day.
Why not against the Jets?
I mean, he did. They got him on the field.
There you go. Here's like your Bama days of facing
2 for 2.
Appalachian State. So
Yep. No, I'm excited to see what happens, but I don't think that Tua gets his gets his first dub. I think that it is going to positively impact Gaskin. To answer your question, Gavin, because a rookie is going to have to rely on his running back. They're going to try and keep things simple. So I think that Gaskin honestly gets an improvement, especially on those dump offs out of the backfield.
I like. Tell me if I'm crazy, because Gesicki's basically a big slot. I like Gesicki because you get the Rams up the seams. They're really good on the outside.
I was going to say is Jalen Ramsey should be able to clamp down Devontae Parker, so they're going to need to lean on somebody else.
And Demarius Williams is so legit on the other side of Ramsey. Fucking legit, dude.
how many times has Ramsey gotten burned? And the quarterback has missed that wide receiver.
Bro, I have.
I think
for real.
I don't know.
Jalen
I'm not
Ramsey in IDP. I
I'm
have
not
Jalen
sold on
Ramsey in
Jalen.
IDP.
You know what you're talking about? You're talking about the time that Allen kept missing. Josh Allen kept missing Diggs.
I mean, that's Josh Allen's MO.
Burning the fuck out of Ramsey that game. He
But
just-
then Michael Gallup, like, I mean, yes, like with the PI, but like he still got past him. There was there was another game. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Jalen, you
Ramsey
better
gets
not.
burned, but at the line, he'll fuck you up. at
He
the
is
line,
good,
man.
of course.
He'll
Don't get me
jab your
wrong,
ass
but like
right
I
at the
think
line.
he if he gets those plays
He
against him,
clamped
like
on that mug.
yeah,
He can only get burned by Parker like 2-3 times for like some big ones. But other than that, I need him to get me my points. But I also need Devontae Parker to give me my points too. So that's going to be an interesting game. Mr. Halls asked Herbert or Allen today. Going to be cold and rainy. We went Herbert earlier. Yeah,
Herbert.
Yeah. I like that some of you guys have a lot of the same similar questions as each other. I like that. It means a
That
lot
means
of you
we're
are-
all dealing with the same things as a community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's
Yeah.
awful. I'm looking at my teams right now, and it's just like, really.
And then let's
For
go.
real.
Let's go
It
with
makes me feel better knowing everyone's dealing with the same shit.
And I
as me.
see DJ Moore's fantasy points. You freaking jerk.
Oops.
Oh, bro.
Fool me again.
He had fantasy points in yours?
10. That's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, he pulled out what 40
could have
yards by
been
the end of the
worse.
game.
At the end, yeah.
He got in that one play on.
Who wins
Hold
between
on.
the Steelers or the Ravens, guys?
Going Steelers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
I'm
was
going
I
Steelers.
think
Yeah.
Big Ben, yeah.
Steelers.
Like Ravens, I feel like are like struggling winning. If that's like a state,
Yeah,
like I
and
don't know.
I
It's
feel-
just it's
yeah.
weird. They're not playing as good as like
And
they
I
could.
think Hollywood goes over a hundo. Let's go.
Oh,
Their secondary's
God.
there. They're giving up a lot through the air. The
Yes.
Steelers, but they're
Me and Robbie been arguing this
very
all
good.
week. Bro, he's gonna burn the shit out of Joe Hayden. I'm telling you.
So is this
Eric-
a J.K.
Eric
Dobbins week or
Ebron.
Gus Edwards? Are you
I
starting
like
either of
JK better. Considering the fact that I
Gus
like the
Edwards.
Steelers in this game. That's another argument me and Robbie's been having.
Yeah,
I'm going
I think it's-
JK.
I think it-
Pittsburgh's
I-
so
I'm going
good
Gus
against the
Edwards.
run, but
They
they
are
can get
very
beat
good.
through the air.
And you get them around the edge. If you can get around the edge on them, that's how you kill them with the running back. That's why they give up 74-yard plays to Miles Sanders, shit like that. The likelihood of Gus Edwards doing that, no, it's J.K. Dobbins. So if I had to choose between the two, I'm going J.K. And I'm not just kidding.
The bus going to make stops on the way to the outside, so he's going to get caught.
I'm going Gus Edwards. I think Gus Edwards has a better fantasy day. In terms of who wins this game, I cannot believe that I am making this pick.
But
But I
the
am
Ravens?
I know I'm gonna go the Steelers. No, you would think
Okay.
that I would go the Ravens.
Yeah.
You would think
thought you
that
would like
I-
the Ravens.
They haven't looked good.
I know.
The Steelers are playing good football. I mean, they just beat the Titans last
If
week.
you-
Like they are.
If Mark
Big Ben
Andrews
is a good quarterback.
if Mark Andrews can hang on to his targets, if Mark Andrews can hang on to the ball and not drop anything,
Please,
then the Ravens can
He
win.
used to be Mark Andrews even. Like that motherfucker had hands
Nice.
last year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
That was a good one.
Let's get into let's get into the homie Jay the fantasy football plugs picks.
Tune in, this is where it's at. The Fantasy Football Plug Podcast. You know that we got it popping. Oh yeah, that's apparent. Got a shout out to my homie, one and only Jay.
Yeah, man. My wife brought home a French maid outfit last night. It was really hot. You've done that. Okay, cool. It's always good to get in some role playing. Let me ask you though, whenever you put yours on, does it ride up? Like I'm 6'6", so it's where are you going? Dude, you better not tell anybody. Don't. Oh, hey gentlemen, what's happening? I've had of course everybody Jay the Plug here to make the picks for the Rumboyz. But I think I'm going to get a little bit of help. We all know what that means. Cue the Dread Pirate plug.
Gar, thank ye for having me. What is it I'm supposed to be doing here?
You're supposed to be giving your picks, man. Remember, I told you to get a list together of the football teams in the NFL for Week 8 that you think are going to win, lose, whatever. Just your picks.
Oh, right. I'm supposed to be giving me picks. Well,
Wasn't the patch on your other eye? And are you in my car?
me other right. Jay, you'll be wise to mind ye own business. Now, to do what I came to do for me Rumboyz. I can't very well do the wink. It just looks like I'm blinking. God, stupid. Fix that in editing. Okay, here we go with me picks. I've got the Ravens upsetting the Steelers. Not quite an upset with Lamar Jackson behind center. The Saints beating the Bears of Chicago. The 49ers beating the Seahawks. We need to get our pirating on, boys, and go get our gold from those 49ers. And the Packers taking out the Vikings. I believe that's only 4. I can't see. This is me bad eye. I'll go with the Eagles over the Cowboys. Here we go. Back to you in the studio, gentlemen. We've got some pirating and plundering to do.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dread Pirate Plug coming at you with his picks. I could have swore that he had the patch on the other eye. Fuck, he's such an idiot. And he's in my car, so God only knows where the hell that's. It's not a water vessel. Anyway, back to you, gentlemen. Jesus Christ.
I
love the pirate.
I love the pirate, bro. He had some upsets there. So I saw that you guys got happy about the Niners. How do you how you guys Bogard? Does that give you a little confidence?
I don't like the fact that Seattle got beat up by the Cardinals last week and they got like a chip on their shoulder this week. You know what I mean? Because then I would have been like, yeah, I agree with the pirate. Well, you know what I mean? Because when you're undefeated, then there's the added unnecessary pressure of fucking the streak up. Now they already fucked the streak up. They're like, fuck it, we got to get back to our winning ways. You know what? I'll agree with the pirate. Fuck it, let's go.
Okay, there you go. that was a really long way for you to get to I'm just
I was a classic Bogard rant.
You have to explain why you agree with the pirate. So
yes.
He just had to find a way.
I can just wear the hat.
I would love to agree with them, but I can't do it.
Okay. Justin, not agreeing with the pirate.
Justin's gonna be happy if he's wrong.
Oh yeah, I want to be wrong on this.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. Joshua Kelly or a flyer on Hasty today? I would take that flyer on Hasty.
Yeah.
feels like Hasty might just slide into that Jeff Wilson role. So why not?
Yep.
Yeah, and apparently Jerick McKinnon, his legs are tired.
Yeah, so tired.
Battling tired legs from what? From the
one game you played.
seasons you played. Yeah.
a little interesting fact for everyone out there. The 49ers backfield between McKinnon, Coleman, and Hasty, all three of them are all projected around about 8.5 fantasy points. Okay. So if that's any consolation, so that's pretty much telling me that
they're not sure who's going to play.
Yeah, the 49ers aren't even sure right now. So play your 49ers running backs with caution. I want to state that.
I like their DFS plays.
Yeah. They're definitely DFS plays. If they go out there and they explode for you, if you have more booms than busts, cool. But I don't want you to, don't break your TV. Do not break your phone if JaMychal Hasty does not go off for you.
Because it could happen in that backfield. Like, we really do not know.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, and the fact that I'm picking Hasty tells me it's not him.
Absolutely not.
Piss us all off.
But I'm still picking him. Because if I change who I pick, it's still not going to be that guy either. So.
Yeah, it's Jonnu Smith or Deontay Harris as a flex. I think I want to go Jonnu.
Yeah. Don't just go to the Saints because they need wide receivers. So
he's gonna get his targets, but I would probably go John.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like going to with the Eagles. When you had a bunch of vacated targets with all their injuries, you didn't just go pick a random Eagle player. Unless you pick Fulgham, then you're happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Travis Fulgham is a different beast.
That worked. That shit worked for real.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go Jonnu there, J Love. Around about now, hopefully you guys, have navigated lineup. Like I said, I want to go back to what I mentioned earlier. Hopefully you know your lineup in and out, and like you're starting to get on a roll with your guys. Does Brady outplay Lamar this week? He's playing the Giants.
Yeah, just based on matchup, you have to think so.
I'm saying Lamar is gonna put up more fantasy points though, because then because of the matchup they
could
just
run the ball,
running Fournette and company, and Rojo.
Yeah, but they could also just do dump down passes to him as well.
Sure.
I mean,
true.
I have Tom Brady in my top 5 for the week, so
This should be a Lamarvelous outing in fantasy because I have it being like one of them classic Steelers Ravens games where normally divisional matchups are like lower scoring, but them motherfuckers rack it up on each other. They run it up.
For you, Khalil, it really is. It's handicapped in favor of Brady just because of the matchup, like Ryan said. So
I'm going Lamar right there.
I'll go Brady.
Lamar's been frustrating, but
in my rankings for the week, I have them 2 spots apart.
Well,
Lamar, bro, he's gonna run too. You know what I mean?
TJ Watt.
He's gonna run, B.
We'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like TJ Watt.
TJ Watt's such a beast.
Let's get into.
He's gonna eat that man alive.
Let's get into our
Go
Monkey Night
Brady.
Fight DFS. See, look, now you're like, go Brady. I knew that was gonna happen.
I love Lamar. I'm still going Lamar.
Well, let's we're actually, as long as we're talking Steelers and Ravens, we're gonna get into some more or less. 255.5 passing yards, more or less, for Ben Roethlisberger. 215.5, more or less, for Lamar Jackson. Remember, monkeyknifefight.com, promo code Rumboyz. We're going to match your very first deposit all the way up to $50. What do you guys think?
More on both of them hoes.
Yeah, how's the weather in this game? Is this one
really
affected too much?
Yeah, I'm going more on.
Not. It's actually 10 to 15 miles is what I see on one website.
That's not bad. Anything.
It's not awful.
25 miles an hour and up is when you start worrying about the passing game. This could be a shootout.
Steelers have a good run defense, not a good.
But they have a bad secondary.
Yeah,
outside of Minka Fitzpatrick, but he's kind of like they move him
he can't
around
stop
everywhere,
everybody.
so,
Exactly.
But see, and then like when it comes to the secondary of Baltimore, you got Marlon Humphreys. He's gonna he's phenomenal. You got Jimmy Smith can be had. You know what I'm saying? And then Marcus Peters, he's phenomenal, but he's ultra aggressive. He jumps every route he can, so he gives up big ones. You know what I mean?
Sort of like we were talking about with Jalen Ramsey. So
yeah, but he does this all the time.
Yeah, Peters is horrible.
He does it all the time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm going more on both of them.
I'm good with.
So everyone's consensus on more on both. Let me just see something here with Big Ben. Has Big Ben thrown for 300 this season?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's Big Ben. I hope so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
He had to have against the Eagles.
He's
where you're
going that
ripping
thing.
them apart.
And see, that's a perfect example of how you could say, "Oh, the Steelers' defense, yeah, it's great," but look at even the Eagles; they racked it up on them. You know what I mean? Like Danny Dimes' only big game this year was against them in Week 1. Like they racked it up.
Actually,
on them.
Big Ben has had one.
Oh, he's only had one.
Two games over.
Yep, only 2.
255 yards or whatever.
Wow.
I'm still taking the over on it, though.
Right? I would still take the over. I think this could be a.
There's going to be points scored, and Deontay Johnson out there too. Like they have so many weapons.
Claypool,
Yeah.
I can see Claypool having more than a target.
Yeah, Claypool, Juju's still there.
We need Claypool back. You know what I mean? We're not Deadpool.
Eric Ebron.
We need Claypool back, not Deadpool.
He was Deadpool last week.
Hang on. Just stop loading slow. Oh my gosh. Hang on. 1 second, y'all.
That's true too, because Deadpool's totally a troll too, and he is just trolling everyone's fantasy teams.
Yeah, just looking at him in your lineup, like, God damn it!
So it moved down for Ben to 250.5, and it moved down for Lamar at 212.5. So yeah, it's going down. So I think that they're thinking that they're both going to go off, or either that or Monkey Knife Fight is watching us as we're making picks right now, and like, oh, this is how these guys feel. Bro, that
hold my knife.
Exactly.
I'll show you.
Okay, boom. Now I got that one in. Let's get into another one. Let's go. Let's check out the another one. Let's check out this San Fran action. Okay, so 265.5 for Jimmy G, 303.5 for Russ. Oh God,
Smash over on
crazy.
Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because
Can I
they
click?
have no run game really.
Hey, how much will they give me if I go for double that?
Bro. Are you
Six.
so
Our
wait?
secondary guy, we all right, but we're not going to be no match for no
What is it?
DK, man.
303?
Yeah.
2,
So
3,
303.
4.
What about that 265 and a half? Like I feel like Jimmy G's not going to do that.
Yeah, give
It's
me
so
the
weird
left.
that we smashed their secondary all show long, and then we're like,
You know what, though?
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater also had a mouthwatering matchup the other night and screwed it up.
And that was divisional
Yeah.
too. It's like
Right?
I'm gonna go west.
divisional matchups. They know each other.
277 is the most he's thrown this season, Jimmy G.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
Reds.
So I feel like
I mean,
it has to be the less. As
Yeah,
like you said, but they
Seattle
like to
has
run the
a
ball. They
horrible-
like to
It's
run the
gonna
ball.
be ugly
Yeah.
with handsome Jimmy, is what you were saying.
Yeah.
I like the less on
And
him.
Seattle's defense is so bad. It's great that that's all we like. You were saying, Ryan,
Right?
that's all we talk about, and then we're like going on with the less on this.
Unless Brandon Ayuk takes one to the house, like that's
and,
like
and,
green or
and
something.
my man Jorge.
Yeah, or Kittle just drag
Yeah.
8 defenders
Jorge
to the
is-
touchdown.
But I mean, like, even if Kittle goes for what, a bill 50 and Ayuk goes for 100, where are them other 15 coming from?
Right? There's nobody else.
Hey, that's Kendrick Bourne,
throw at the
3
running backs, too,
three
though.
catches.
Yeah, that's right.
But see, I was just gonna say we throw out the running backs, but like, what? Damn, which running backs? It's like we don't know. The world will never know.
The world.
Yeah, and I also don't think George Kittle's getting 150.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going at their ceilings, and it's still not
Yeah.
pretty.
I mean, it's still like,
I wanna just eat. You know, I had a saying last year. My whole saying last year was, "We're winning ugly with handsome Jimmy," because it's always it never looks pretty with handsome Jimmy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just want to remind
Yeah, I know,
everyone
right?
really quick. If you guys are into playing touchdown dance, I like to play the more or less off a lot. I might get into touchdown dance a little bit. But you pick 3 players in a Sunday TD in a Sunday TD dance contest. If each player scores a touchdown, you'll win a share of the prize pool. Today's touchdown dance prize pool is at $10K, so you can get a shot at a share of that $10K.
Gotta pick the right 3.
Yep, you got to pick the right 3 though. You got to go 3 for 3 on that thing. Back into that more or less though. Joe Burrow, 290 and a half. Ryan Tannehill, 258 and a half.
I think I go over on both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that one's a
The
gimme.
one thing that kills it though is that like Derrick Henry could just run for 70 yards on every fucking possession. You know what I mean?
But Henry's just as good to take that screen 99 yards.
That's a good fucking point. That's a good point. And so is AJ Brown.
Didn't he
and
have his
John Hill.
99-yard run already this season?
Hey,
Yeah. He had an 80-yard one too. He racks it
Yeah,
up.
no, I feel like the more just off of stats, like it's super like in our favor there.
That's
for
gonna be a
Bo.
fun game.
That is going to be a fun game. That's why I went to that one. I was like, let me get into this one. I might do touchdown dance for this one. I think there's going to be some
Oh,
touchdowns.
let's
this
go
thing.
because you know Henry's good. Henry seems like a lock for it.
Yep,
Let's
Henry-
fuck with that real quick as a
Yep,
panel.
exactly. Yep.
Let's
We're
fuck
going to
with
get
this
into
real
that
time.
one. Yo, this
So
we
gotta
haven't
pick
played
3.
touchdown dance on this show. Yo, this will be the last one that we do before we get off air really quick. Give me just 1 second. NFL. Hang on. I know T. Higgins is probably going to be good for 1.
I would even just say put block in Burrow. Just put Burrow like as you know what I mean, like because you know he's going to be contributing to any. You know what I mean. He's the one passing the ball, so I'd say he's a safer lock.
Yeah, if you
So-
could choose quarterbacks, that makes it easier.
So we're going to go Derrick Henry for 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, you can't pick the quarterbacks.
yes,
That's
I
right.
don't think you do quarterbacks
Yeah.
on TD.
Yeah,
games.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that's like cheating.
Yeah.
I like Higgins. I like your Higgins take then. Because
Yep.
Butler is going to give the respect. They're going to give the respect to AJ Green, and Butler he'll be on AJ.
So now we need one more. We got Derrick Henry, T. Higgins. Do we want to go AJ Brown?
I was
Corey
going to say, I don't
Davis?
see the Bengals stopping AJ Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a,
he didn't
that's a
stop
solid.
AJ
That,
Brown.
yeah, that sounds like some nice chalk right here. We should,
Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, T. Higgins. Yeah, I think that's
feeling
a
that.
solid 3.
I feel really good about that one. That was solid.
Yeah. Now I just want to see see what maximizer I want to put up on this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shit, I should have been doing this at the same time.
No, go ahead, man. Log in.
You got an hour.
Yeah, we still got some time.
Yeah, I think I might big play this one. like I feel like that's so solid. Like those three, Derrick Henry, T. Higgins, AJ Brown, like those are definitely touchdowns.
Yeah. Now one of them's gonna score.
Big John game.
6-3. Cincinnati.
A Corey Davis sighting. Freaking
Adam Humphries touchdown.
No, please no. Yeah, no.
Like, I just locked that thing in.
Yeah, I'm locking that in. I feel good.
JT,
Yeah, I like that one.
Deontay Johnson or Brandon Ayuk?
Oh, Deontay.
Probably gotta go Deontay, right?
Yeah, it feels way safer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go with Deontay.
Yeah, you're gonna believe in Ben or Jimmy G.
Yeah. Even though it's an exploitable matchup, but yes, like you know what I mean. Like I want the Big Ben throwing at my receiver.
Minshew benching?
Yeah, apparently it just came out. Jake Luton.
They're going to compete. Mike Lennon and him are going to compete in the practice.
I'm going with the loot.
Man,
he's the one who's going to win that. You know what I'm saying?
We already know Glenn ain't helping
James Robinson, bro.
Yeah, I feel like when you say they're going to compete for it, when one of them's been the starter, you're just prepping everyone to say
No. Luton and the net Glennon are going to compete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're gonna in practice. They haven't decided.
Give me the loot. If we're talking Glennon, you mean the receding hairline of them all?
Receding hairline, 4-foot neck, looking like a giraffe out here.
They're gonna choose Glennon.
I cannot believe it. Minshew mania is over. Like, man,
now here's the thing.
No, it's not over.
He's been playing with a broken finger.
Yeah.
But my thing is, how do you call it a benching when you don't even know who the hell you're going to replace him with?
Like,
that's such a Doug Marone thing.
And you announce it.
So terrible.
How does he have a job?
Like, it's the crazy Marone, bro. Like why are you benching Minshew? Like what is really your next best option?
That's what I'm saying.
Like what is your next best option? Like why are you benching?
You back up the Brinks truck. You back up the Brinks truck for Foles and then move him for Minshew. And then you're like,
Minshew's our guy.
8 weeks in, we screwed up. Let's go ahead and change it. Like,
and then you didn't even build around Minshew at all. You didn't build around Minshew at all.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
When you're targeting your receiver 14 times in a game, you know what I'm saying? He has like 7 drops. Like it's like DJ Chark. What the fuck?
But not to mention, then you decimate your own defense with trades, and then you're like, hey, go win these games. Like that's not how it works.
Exactly, bro. T. Higgins
this
or Kenny
better not
Galladay.
fuck up my James Robinson.
He has a job because there's worse coaches out there. So he looks better by comparison.
I'm gonna go T. Higgins.
I like Kenny G.
I like Kenny G.
It's just the matchup.
Yeah,
I'm going.
It's tough to sit Galladay.
It's just like I'm just going with my rankings. I have him higher, so I'm just easy. Kenny G.
It's a short list of other wide receivers that I would start over Kenny G.
Robbie was like, I want concise Bogart. So I think I limited my rants to like 3 tonight. So,
yeah, you're good, bro. Everyone's done good. Yeah, we are way ahead of schedule. Like it's been a perfect show.
Because we're like,
the show moving.
Corey Davis just trying to stay on a team next year or on the team.
I would take Corey Davis. You know what? You know who should take Corey Davis next year?
They didn't sign him to the extension.
I was going to say they chose not to pick his option up. So.
Yeah,
the Packers
should be a nice fit there.
He's played in the LaFleur system as well. So you know what I mean. You get a second. Oh, him and Adams. Like,
yeah, if he went there, I think he'd actually be
trying to make Corey
fantasy
Davis
startable.
Listen, Corey Davis is still talented. Like, this is. I was doing it.
Just to bring that up, that's why Detroit needs to pay Kenny G, because if Kenny G goes to Green Bay, that's double getting Detroit.
Oh, that would be dumb.
I mean,
I love it.
Do you guys? Do you think Jordan Love will be able to produce with those assets?
I was going to say he's never going to play. He's never going to play then.
That was good. I forgot about it.
No, do you think that's Jordan Love? That's going to be Jordan Love's NFL tell? Like he's never going to get we're not going to see him like years down the line.
Like Jimmy G.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, kind of like Jimmy G. Like how Jacoby Brissett got that
Brady.
streak. Yeah. Like all those guys that like sat for years and years and years, and finally
like Rodgers. Like Rodgers did too. Yeah.
Well, we didn't see Jimmy G till he was what, 25, 26? Something like that. He was
26.
And he had to move for it to happen.
Yeah.
That's going to be the interesting thing is if Rodgers plays this out and they have to trade Jordan Love, they're going to look back at this draft with so much regret for letting guys like T. Higgins and those guys just fall through their fingers.
God, so
you know
many.
what though?
Yeah.
I like
not getting him weapons.
Rodgers on the move. Like after this year, I think he's on the move.
You think so?
There's spots,
bro. I would love to see him to follow
Niners.
in his predecessor's footsteps and go to the Vikings.
No,
they still have Cousins for one.
Yeah,
more
and they
year.
just extended him. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I would love
can't.
like I think that if he went there, like it would be beautiful.
Why is that
it's
beautiful to you?
Because
They have
because
good,
it's reminiscent. It's a callback.
yeah, and they have two good receivers there, and they have a pass catching running back. Like if Green Bay
different.
doesn't want to hook him up with receivers, go to a team that already has them.
His boy McCarthy's already in
Be
Dallas.
different. Don't do the
that
Brett
is
Favre thing. Don't
He
do the
hates
Brett
McCarthy.
Don't do the
Yeah,
Brett
really
Favre
well.
thing. Yeah, just don't do the Brett Favre thing.
Hey, but dude, that's not a bad place though. Too Dallas, just in general. They'd be, I bet you.
Yeah,
Aaron
'cause
Rodgers would be
McCarthy
like,
might
get
not
rid
be
of
the coach.
McCarthy. And then, exactly. That's
Yeah,
funny.
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers could go be the coach there.
It's what he wants.
Yeah.
What if
Jamal
Aaron-
Williams or Connor.
I'll
Ooh,
do
that's a good. That's a
everything.
good album to have.
Can you get both of them? How?
Yeah.
I'm assuming your other running back is better than both of those guys.
He has Dalvin Cook too.
Yeah.
Charles, I definitely for you, man. I want to see if we can get both of those in there. If we really gotta make a choice. I mean, we're talking about splitting hairs. I feel like I want.
Jay Williams is going to get you more
trust-
catches. He's going to get you more catches. I feel like James Conner could get like 20 rushes for 100-something yards, but Jay Williams
I
could
trust
get like
Williams.
7-8
I
catches
got
for
them
like
both as
70 yards.
RB2s.
I have both of them fringe RB ones, like
I
right
got-
at the. So I have Connor
him at
just inside
13
my
and
RB
14.
one. I have I have Connor at 10. And I have
Ravens are pretty
Williams
tough against the
at
run though,
14.
too. So
Hey, Charles. Also, you got to remember, bro. Like this is the season. Hey, how big are your Kahuna season? Okay, this
Yes,
is that
Kamara.
season. You just got Kamara.
yeah, see.
Oh god.
okay.
Well, who's in your flex?
Yeah, right.
Get him up out of there and put Williams in that joint.
I'm thinking we go Jamal Williams, bro.
It could be like
I'm-
Devonta.
yeah,
Yeah, get the flex. He has Devontae Adams in his flex. He's
Yeah,
like,
right?
can't do that.
My biggest concern is we've seen these backups come in and have a good game here and there and then fall on their face. I think I would stick with Connor and him being proven.
I like
Yeah,
that.
because I mean, I do think that
I do have Connor at 13, so I'm like, I know it's going to be a tough matchup still, but I'd rather
last
have
week Williams got like all the work there. I don't think that's going to happen 2 weeks in a row.
I think it will. Okay, coming from someone that has had that is. So I do this every year with Jamal Williams. Okay,
I think
Whether-
AJ Dillon will get some of the work.
whether I have Aaron Jones or not, I always make sure that I get Jamal Williams somehow, some way, like in a couple of leagues, right? The reason being is one, I want to play defense. I want to play that keep away move, so that you can't have him. Two, because I know what he's going to do when Aaron Jones is sitting out. So that's why I'm like going off of what I know, my report with having him on the fantasy team. I must play him every time that Aaron Jones is out. I just like he gets everything. So I mean, but you gotta go with what you know, and I like the Connor
and he
thing.
gets the receptions too.
You should definitely be comfortable with starting Swift.
This could be a tough game for Swift. The Colts.
Yeah,
Is Darius
true.
Leonard playing?
I
Is
believe
Yes.
so.
Darius
Yeah,
Leonard
he's
Yeah, I
back.
just say
playing?
Leonard's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, I should go see if he's available.
So I did a little research on this and was actually surprised the Colts have given up now they don't give up a lot of points to running backs, but they've given up decent days to a running back in a game. So like James Robinson scored 10,
Yes.
Dalvin Cook hit 17, Kalen Balazs hit 10,
Ew.
David Montgomery 10, Kareem Hunt 18,
Almost fell
Mixon
off my chair.
14. Like
Higbee
you probably have a
is
very low
active.
ceiling.
The
You're
only
not going to
thing
hit
is that
20
he's-
points.
Yeah, he's never topped 40% of that snap count. So it's like that you need efficiency, and if it is a guy who's going to pile up receptions, it would be Swift. You know what I mean?
And you would think Detroit's going to need to throw, but then again, Indy's going to run the clock out in this game.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
calling
gonna
for a
try to
big
slow this thing
Jonathan
down.
Taylor.
Oh, I'm praying,
Well,
Jonathan
yes,
Taylor.
yes,
Oh,
I got Jonathan Taylor at 5 this week. I felt like I wanted to put him higher.
I put him at 1. I think it's a big week
I
for
have
him.
him.
so.
I think I have
Julio
Henry.
against Flex. What the hell?
I told you it was going to be so much badass.
Hey, Charles, I love you. You don't start Thursday, guys, on your flex.
Come
Be
on,
better.
man.
Never
Come on.
Yeah.
Do better. Do better.
That could have went. That could go terribly wrong.
I thought we taught
In
you guys
2020.
better than this. Let's see. Yeah. Williams is proven in that system. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And they just trust Williams. He's one of the better pass protectors.
That's the thing
It's
is,
like-
and having Rodgers' trust is huge.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big reason why we're not seeing as much Dillon as we thought we would.
That's true.
So.
Plus, I bet you, Aaron Rodgers, he spites him. Nah, that guy should have got. We could even got a receiver in the second
Yep.
round. AJ Dillon. Hey, you know what, Coach? I like our man Willie. You know
Bro,
what
I need Galladay to go off today. I need
Me too.
Galladay to go off today.
I want to play like the saxophone real loud. Maybe they'll
Get that Kenny G, them
get that
smooth
Kenny G
jazz
vibes
routes.
going. You know what I'm saying?
Hey guys, I gotta hop out of here, but thanks for having me in here, Robbie. I appreciate it. I'll see you next week.
All right.
Yeah,
have a good
go
one.
ahead. Tell
So
people where they can find you, bro.
Oh,
Make sure you hit your
right there.
outro.
Clock Management Fantasy Football on YouTube. Make sure you go there, subscribe, leave a comment. You can win a jersey autographed. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Yeah,
Later, man.
Already, bro.
brah.
Need CD and Henderson to go off.
Eagles can get beat by the slot wide receiver. So I feel
Yeah.
like if CD is going to have a game with DiNucci, it's going to be this week. So
And
Yeah, it's gotta be this week.
it's so crazy too, because like that, we always joke about what is it called, Jimmo being a hitman and shit, and like, yo, if he hits on this CD Lamb one, I'm gonna be like, yo, he put a hit out on that nickel corner. I swear. He's like,
Because Darius
Listen, I
Slay
got-
will be on who? Amari Cooper?
for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah,
Last game they played each other, Amari Cooper did nothing.
He does nothing every time he plays them. They played against each other a
Literally
couple times.
nothing, yeah.
Well, shit. Hey, we had a good show. We knocked out our picks. We got some monkey knife fight in.
Let me see if there's
Answered
any
a lot
more
of
updates.
fantasy questions. Yeah, double check. See, we got any more last minute updates. The Eagles are going to get like 10 sacks tonight. Oh my gosh! Start that
Yeah.
defense.
Did they rule
Jordan
out
Howard
Sanders yet?
is inactive. I mean, I think that
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
helps out.
The
Miles
gas
Why did
man?
they go get him?
Bro, why did you
I
reach
can't
for that?
I can't stand Jordan.
You reached for like the most irrelevant piece of news too, like the
Hey,
close up
Miles
this
Gaskin,
stuff.
though, I'm just saying, though, because
Yeah.
they usually try to get him and Breda involved with a couple carries, but like maybe they're going to trust Tua, see how the offense goes with just
There
them.
you go.
Oh
I
my
like
gosh.
it.
I'm interested to see how much Tua runs. Like
Yes,
that's
I
that's
hope. I
big
really
for me
hope
this
not
week.
much.
Because
Yeah.
that's too instinctive for the rookies like that. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna run.
He's got to
yeah,
watch.
he's gonna-
I mean,
he's gonna
like,
move.
he's-
Melvin or
hopefully we watch a lot of
Swift,
these guys.
PPR, ask Trey. I'm gonna go DeAndre or Melvin Gordon.
I
Fuck,
kinda like
y'all
Oh,
Melvin,
revenge
actually.
game, baby. I think Melvin
Yeah.
Gordon eats.
I kind of think Melvin.
And
Yeah.
it should be like a heavy dose of him because like Lindsey is like fresh off the concussion though. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I don't think the Chargers, what are they, middle? They're like middle of the pack against the run.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Something like
Let's see here. Is Justin Jackson startable?
Of course. Well, will you start him is the question.
Yeah.
But right, yeah, exactly. It's like, who else do you have?
Yeah,
Would be
like-
my
like-
response.
Like if you
Yeah,
have
like,
someone
who-
better,
who Jackson
I have
over
to
who?
start him. I have to start him in like 3
I'm starting him in
leagues.
2 leagues. Yeah, it's just the way it shook out. So
Yeah.
will Charles Clay or
This is
wow,
2020.
or Pace Claypool bounce back? I don't think it's necessarily like him bouncing back. Just remember that he was a production of
He's a
Deontay Johnson
WR3.
being out. Yeah,
He's
he's,
a
a wide
WR3
receiver.
with who could have a WR1 outing.
And that's
you know what I mean?
exactly what I said when I did my waiver wire article on him is you have to add him as your wide receiver 3 and pray for upside. He's not
Yeah.
a guy who's a plug and play every week.
Yeah, he's a
So,
boomer bust.
yeah.
He's definitely your boomer bust play. Gentlemen, let's go ahead. Let's hit these outros. First, we'll start with our very special guest, Ryan. Talk to him. Where can they find you?
I appreciate you guys having me. Ryan Weiss. I am a writer for the Fantasy Footballers. I also do the Club Fantasy podcast. We're on Wednesdays and we do a start sit show on Saturday. You can find me on Twitter at the Fantasy5 and I tweet all the time, answer any questions I can. So get at me. I'll help you out.
You're
Oh,
awesome,
yeah.
bro.
Appreciate
Sven.
You're awesome.
What to do? Here every Sunday morning with these fine gentlemen. You can find me at Fantasy Sven, part of the Fantasy Fam Network. You can follow us on Twitter at the Fantasy Fam. Oh
yeah.
This vendetta. You can find me right here on the pirate ship, and as outside of that, you can follow me at the GMM Network on IG and Twitter. I'm trying to get my Twitter sea legs going, and then you can also find us on YouTube at the GMM Network. Give me money.
Hell yeah. Make sure that you guys give me a follow on all social media at Rumboyz, spelled the ZNET. That's where that you guys can always find me. Give us a like on our Facebook page if you have not already, Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Sign up for Rumboyz.com. All of our articles.
I barely held it together this whole show, for the record.
All of our articles are free over there on Rumboyz.com, so make sure you support our writing staff. Also keep yourself protected during this pandemic. Head to Rumboyz.com and purchase a Rumboyz face mask. Also, that way you can support your favorite podcasts and protect yourself from the Rona. Other than that, we greatly appreciate you guys for joining us. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you are new, and catch us for 7 hours of commercial-free NFL football action here for NFL Rum Zone coming at you guys in the next 30 minutes. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rum Boys and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly. Hey, happy November, guys. We made it.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
2 more months.
Let's do this. Play my outro.
NFL, give me money. Top of the morning.
She drive me crazy. Her name is Mercedes. I'm complicated. My mind is so faded. My brain is gone.
So look, I got Julio.
What's up, guys?
I'm happy to be here.
For sure.
We gonna give me money.
We gonna give me money.
I love it.